Hi, my name's Daddy, and I build some bases for my subscribers sometimes. So, the public has spoken. I asked you what base you'd like me to build for you, what would be most useful for you, and by a very narrow margin, a Townhall 9 farming base won the poll with 626 votes. So, I'll be doing a Townhall 8 hybrid next time. If you look over time, there was a little bit of a bump when a tweet went out, but it seems that most of the people who are voting from North America, particularly the East Coast, and also Europe, I draw inspiration from a lot of people, and one of the people who, well, used to be a very good friend before he left the game, is a guy called Juni Liang, and this is his Diamond Defender base, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. So I wanted to draw inspiration from that and apply it to a 4 mortar base. So we're going to put our strongest defence in the middle, which is our clan castle. Remember, keep it full of archers and minions and whatever. Now, I wanted to put the air defence central, but not to a position where they could be, both of them could be frozen. 2 of those mortars are going to go in the middle. This means that the base is going to be a parallelogram, because we won't be putting 4 mortars in the middle there. We're going to be putting some dark elixir right next to the right in the core there, because that's really important to us. And I think probably we can put a gold storage in there as well. So we're going to have that same central core as Juni Liang has on his base. Okay, so we're going to surround that by walls. That's going to be the inner core. Of course, as this is a farming base, the town hall goes right on the side. We want them to take that town hall for some free, well, 1,000 gold, 1,000 elixir. Now, the most important thing about building a base is balance. You think of it from the point of view of an attacker. What an attacker wants is a weak spot. They want an area where, if they focus in that area, they're going to get more value for their expenditure in troops. Well, we don't want that as a defender. We want an equal and consistent amount of defence all the way around to take advantage of all the defences that we've got. So we're going to put mortars in a parallelogram, which is they're going to be equally balanced, but they're going to be slightly offset. The crossbows are essential defences at Townhall 9, so those are going to go in a vertical arrangement. And I'm putting the mortars so that they're overlapping each other. I mean, the mortars are going to be protected by other defences as well, but it's very useful because when the troops get right in the core there, you want them to be as pummeled as possible. So I'm going to let you enjoy some music for the next couple of minutes, and then we're going to come back and talk through the base. Okay, so I think we're just about there, really. That's the tribute to Juni Liang's Diamond Defender base. So we've got the town hall outside, most important part about a farming base. We've got a parallelogram of mortars, which are pretty well buried, and even if they get to one of the outer ones, left or right, there's still 2 in the middle that would be defending against them as well. So they're protecting each other. All the defences are overlapping, so that if they throw some troops into one area, then there'll be lots of different attacks, defences happening. The archer towers look fairly well balanced. It's possible you'd switch that bottom arch tower in the bottom compartment there for the elixir, possibly, I don't know. But it doesn't really matter, it's much of a muchness. The cannons might need a bit of modifying, but let's have a look around on that. But the main thing is really... Oh, and by the way, the little walls you might have noticed. I had some spare walls, and you have to put walls to use. Secondly, I was a bit concerned that the elixir was exposed to the outside there. Yeah, let's move that one over there. So I figured let's put those walls there so it will divert the wall breakers into a path where we can destroy the wall breakers, at least the first wave of the wall breakers. So let's just see how those work. It's not common to see that, but you can probably see how it's going to work. Yeah, so there's a north and south aligned crossbows, and of course the clan castle in the middle is totally unloadable until you get through past the walls. It's also switchable as well, so depending on the amount of loot that you've got, if you've got lots of elixir, then put the elixir in where the gold is right now, and you can switch it backwards and forwards. That's a good healthy thing to do anyway, because very rarely do we all have, you know, maxed out loot on both. But you know, it's much of a muchness on that. So I think that's probably going to be okay. I mean, it's new, so we'll see. You have to see how it defends, and I'll for sure show you some of my defenses. If you guys decide to use it, I'd love to know how you get on. And yeah, and as I say, I'll be posting replays on my channel as well. So thank you very much indeed for watching. Really appreciate it. Townhall 8 Hybrid coming next. Take care. Bye for now.